I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak Academy had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. Last batch of users. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So in other words...
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan that they lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However...
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issue forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? Radical 6? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
Now,
if the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or not? But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Shut your mouth, pleb. You must be... Oh, you must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Nicht das schon wieder. Where's the young adult section? Comic books, young adult, that stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the Lady Death will test too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. But boy, oh boy, I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth, throwaway culture that'll be thrashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out, man. I've never seen anything like it. Ja. Oh, meine Güte, ist das viel. Gut, gehen wir mal von rechts. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever is in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Oh, nice. Nice! Sagt hier dasselbe? Ja. Okay, da muss ich nicht alle untersuchen. Da ist ein Tisch. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. Okay, wieder dasselbe. Oh, nice! Das war der Brief. Ah, da. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust. So... It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Genau, books about Schrödinger's cat and morphogenetic field. Nicht schon wieder! It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. But if it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Oh, gut, macht er für uns.
Listen to me!
Ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover anything?
Yes, indeed.
It's a library.
Okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. Well, there was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go out and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like it.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, what about fucking way out of here if you find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse
What?
we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing. Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people, man.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking
We're
around.
still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Fuck. No, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes. For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then...
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Oh, kein Wunder. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? Bereich mit Omas zum Ausrauben und Motorrädern. Was, schon Nacht? Ging schnell.
As such,
Ja, die
soon the
übliche.
doors to the dining... Okay then.
Ja, das übliche. We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Oh. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends. Maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
What?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is
Dass die auch mal um
officially
7
over.
Uhr schon aufstehen
Time to
müssen.
rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Oh, that's right.
Hm?
I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
Okay, new rule has been added. You must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Muss mal eben das Bad angucken, oder schimpft er jetzt? Tucker was right. We really can get in here now, but the others must be waiting. Ja, okay, Dining Hall erst. Ist ja gut. Echt? Und das um 7 Uhr. Jo, Leute.
Hey,
Alle noch am
Makoto.
Leben? Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope. Still waiting on Byakuya and Tucker. Byakuya is no surprise, but it's strange Tucker is not here yet. Uh-oh. Knowing Tucker, I imagine he is trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is... I am thirsty.
Hey, come on!
The hell is that a fucking problem? Hifumi, would you make me some tea? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason.
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh.
Okay. Christian. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen, and a few minutes later, plopped er wieder auf. Thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to
I am
think about this in a
emphatically-
common sense kind of way.
I emphatically decline. You're not my type at all. Oh, it's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct. Act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh.
Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
What?
Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes.
Imagine
indeed.
we are at a coffee shop, just any normal everyday coffee. I sit down and I order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, ah yes, I would like milk tea please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea, and I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard... Genau, wie schön zu sehen, dass Celeste auch völlig durchgeknallt ist. I would have to go with Wide-Eyed Bewilderment. I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even further? Yes, I realize it. It can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little...
That doesn't matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
Okay, your little piggy will bring it right now. I do so love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now. Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I would hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But... Bad news, everyone. There is a mystery afoot.
Huh?
Oh, what happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing the doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there?
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that... Didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button till I get a response.
Well then.
Very well, then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, you know, too late, man. Anyway, we have to just do our best to find Byakuya. So, where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he won't check out the second floor of the school again. Zum Glück weiß ich das schon. Aufteilen ist immer die beste Idee. Zum Glück weiß ich, wo ich hin muss. Muss ich nur noch eine Treppe finden. Hier war doch irgendwo eine, oder? Ich bin mir recht sicher. Ja, da. Da ist übrigens das Warehouse. Bitte sehr. Jede Menge Zeug drin. Ah, I see you came to search this area as well, Mikolo. But you were one step too late. Already finished my investigation. There was no trace of Byakuya here.
You hear me?
An army marches on its stomach, as they say.
In other words...
So I thought maybe he would come here to have his fill. We must all eat. Eat until there's nothing left to eat.
You understand?
Anyway, now is no time to get discouraged. We must head elsewhere to continue our search. Yeah, you're right. Ja, ich wusste nur nicht, wo die Stufen sind. Moment mal, die gehen nicht? Das ist ja interessant. Na gut. Dann nehme ich halt den langen Weg. Oh.
Hey,
So you thought to come here too? Huh?
so...
If you think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, you can probably guess where he is right now, right? What was Byakuya was interested in again? Die Bücherei. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya?